Yes, it is. So are we going to throw out a few predictions?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
We should do predictions every week, and whoever loses does a forfeit.
Okay.
And then we should get like the people who are like on the YouTube to do it. So you guys leave comments to say what we should do as a forfeit.
Yeah.
I make Jeremy Miller pronounce like the entire Japanese A-League.
Oh, Jesus God. Okay. Let's see. Tuesday's first matchup: Chelsea and Sevilla. I wonder who's going for who.
Oh, that is going to be fun. What day is that?
That's Tuesday?
Yeah, it is. I cannot wait. I'm going to light up your WhatsApp that night.
Oh, I know you are.
Chelsea are going to get bummed, mate. Right? Sevilla are going to fucking do them. It's going to be probably about 8-0. No, I reckon Sevilla will do them 1-0.
I think it's going to be close, but I think 2-1 Chelsea.
Siempre Sevilla, siempre Viris.
Right.
Of course, you don't understand that because you're American and you hate the Spaniards.
I do not hate Spaniards.
I don't appreciate Mexicans on my podcast, Mago.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Who else we got?
Lazio and Dortmund.
Dortmund.
Yeah.
Always go with the Germans.
Right.
Especially when they're in Italy.
Lots.
Awkward. Wow, this podcast is going to be really popular for the hate.
Right.
Oh, mate.
Okay. Zenit St. Petersburg against Club Brugge.
Fucking hell. Zenit St. Petersburg because, well...
Isn't Hulk still in Zenit?
Fucking hell, that's a name, isn't it? Didn't he play for Chelsea?
No,
Porto, wasn't he? He played for Porto.
No, he played for Porto and made Chelsea look stupid a few times.
Yeah, I remember that. That's not hard nowadays, is it?
Oh.
Burn. You're going to find that out this Tuesday, mate, when the mighty Sevillistas run in and smack you up, innit? But I'm going to go with Zenit St. Petersburg. Club Brugge are notoriously terrible on the road. Yeah, weird. I've actually been to Bruges. Nice place.
Club
Good
Brugge
chocolate, terrible football team.
Club Brugge right now is on a 4-game win streak.
What, in Belgium?
Yes, in Belgium.
Yeah. Exactly. In Belgium, mate. That's like me saying, I've had 4 cups of tea in a row. Like, all right, I've done it. Doesn't mean much, though, does it? Like, come on. Me and you could form a team out of reprobates that we found at the back of the local Quickie Mart or something, and they could probably give Club Brugge a good run for their money. No offence, lads. What are we going to say next? Standard Liège for the Europa League? Come on, man.
I mean, they were in the Europa League at one point.
Yeah, they were. Standard Liège, actually. I've been there. It's a really nice place. I've been to football games there. Amazing atmosphere. One thing I will say about the Belgians, I'll take the piss. Got incredible atmosphere when fans are allowed in.
Nice. Dynamo Kiev and Juventus. Obviously, Juventus.
Kiev or Juventus.
Obviously, Juventus will not have Weston McKennie and or Cristiano Ronaldo because they have both tested positive for COVID-19 or in isolation.
I still think Juventus. Yeah, I mean, are all these teams going to be travelling to these places? They're not putting it in a bubble like they did last time around to get it done because it wasn't all in like Lisbon last year.
Yeah. No. Sevilla is traveling to Stamford Bridge. Dortmund's traveling to Lazio. Yeah, they are traveling.
Funny how they're able to make exceptions for these major sporting franchises, but I can't get on a flight to Budapest. Weird that.
Right.
Yeah, like because Hungary is just teeming with illness. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I still think Juventus to do Kiev. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's just too much quality there.
Dynamo Kiev. They.
Did you call them Dynamo? What the fuck is Dynamo Kiev? You might as well just call them Chicken Kiev and call it a day, bro. Come on, man. Pull your thumb out. I reckon my mum's probably going to watch this as well. She's going to be like, stop bullying that poor young American. He's stupid enough.
All right. Thanks for that. Rennes versus FC Kranjčar.
Rennes? Who the fuck's Rennes?
Isn't that what it is?
French team.
Yeah, the French team. Isn't that what
Are they called Rennes? I always thought it was Rons or Rennes.
It's R-E...
Double N-E-S. Yeah.
I'm
going to say Rennes. They give me the runs. Never mind that. French football, mate. I'm sorry, but if you're not PSG, I'm not interested. Who are they playing?
FC Krasnodar.
Excuse me, Esni Krasnodar. Do you remember when the Champions League used to be champions, right? Good ones. I remember when I was a kid, I swear it was like, Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Manchester United, Barcelona. Now we've got FC Carrier Bag and fucking Chicken Kiev running around. Like, I mean, it's got to be Rennes. It's got to be Rennes, surely. There's no way a team called Krasnodar, which sounds like some villain from Flash Gordon, should be doing anything but losing. Like, come on.
Now, I find this is just, funny because Rennes, whatever you want to call them, have to end up facing Chelsea in this pot, or in this group. They're in this group.
So Chelsea, I think Chelsea and Sevilla can fancy their chances against Krasnodar and Rennes.
I'm pretty sure it's going to come down to this first game. Who wins
FC
the league?
Krasnodar sounds like someone I find in my local Polish shop. They've got those funky names.
They're Russian. They're from the Russian Premier League.
Well, close. Whatever. Really?
Yes.
So Zenit St. Petersburg and Krasnodar both got in the Champions League?
Yes.
That must have been a shit qualifying session. What was Gibraltar too busy to put a team out? Lord, who's next?
Barcelona.
Oh yeah, I recognise that.
Yeah, I recognise that one.
Didn't they lose to Cadiz Nuts?
No, they lost to Laffy.
Oh, was it Real Madrid who lost to the Nuts?
Yeah. Real Madrid lost to Cadiz Nuts.
Of course.
They are playing FC Ferencváros.
Is that the Turkish team?
I think they are.
This pronunciation game is amazing. Sorry, who are they playing?
Ferenc.
No. Just say it. I don't need to spell it. FC
Ferencváros.
Ferencváros. That's actually pretty close, I think, to you've done well there. I will be absolutely blitzing with him. I'll tell you what, mate. I will stuff an entire bag of Skittles up my nostrils if Barcelona don't win that one. Like, come on. Like, I would say I'll show them up my arse, but we can't show that on YouTube. So, I'll be amazed. Like, Barcelona better win that by 8, or I'll be furious. Why? I'll tell you what. How can FC gives me the runs and Cadiz Nuts and all these teams make it into like high-profile tournaments, but Fulham apparently have to sit at home all the time. Like, come on, you can't tell me Fulham wouldn't have a worse chance than FC Krasnodar. Astavodanya, I can't know that. Krasnodar sounds like somebody I'm supposed to eliminate on the latest Hitman game, right?
Okay, yeah. So then the next one is RB Leipzig going up against Istanbul Başakşehir.
That is money. First of all, as a half Egyptian, I find that highly offensive. And second of all, I'm going to get my little sisters who speak Egyptian to fucking try and translate that for me. I'll be like, does he have halitosis or was he speaking Arabic? I can't tell. I think I'm going to go with Leipzig versus the impronounceable Arabian team.
I agree.
Yeah, you should agree, you fucking moron.
And then rounding
my
out...
favourite podcast ever. This is better than 471 episodes of WrestlePlug. I don't want to do WrestlePlug ever again. I just want to be on here every week.
This is great.
Yeah,
and then the next one for that day, the last one of the day, PSG and Man United.
I'm going to go with PSG, especially if they're at home. Man United, very frail in defence. PSG, ludicrous going forward. You'd think that PSG would get the better of them. I don't know what the rule is of fun with some of these European countries. I don't know if they just ban fans outright for Champions League games, because obviously Germany have been having like fans in, haven't they, socially distant. So I don't know if France are the same or if they just don't give a toss. But either way, Man United don't seem to be travelling that well. Newcastle, a little bit different from Paris, just a little bit. So, although they've both got magnificent brown ale. I'm going to go with PSG. I can't remember any of those predictions, but I'm sure that people will remind me of how terrible I was on the next show.
Right.
Are we going to do like a pre-show for the Premier League so that we can like,
sure. We can do a pre-show for the Premier League.
We should do like, I think every week we should like tally up our predictions, right? And whoever's got the least right should be made to do a forfeit of choice. And if nobody's fucking watching this car crash, then we'll just get some of our mates to work out the forfeit. Because if nothing else, if we do forfeits on camera for YouTube, people will watch that. If they see, I mean, come on, Cadiz Nuts, right, is the kind of theme of this podcast. So surely, whoever fucking loses their amount of predictions should get hit in the balls by a massive bag of Skittles or something. Like, check out these nuts. That should be.
I'll make you taste the rainbow, fucker.
I thought we were talking about these nuts. Now we're talking about FC Krasnodar sausage. Right?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so Wednesday's lovely little
we've got more. I can't wait for this. I thought we were done. No, apparently we've got more fucking from the Russian supermarket. Come on, what else is out?
Real Madrid going up against Shakhtar Donetsk.
Now, I'm pretty sure that Real Madrid lost to Cadiz Nuts.
Yes.
So,
Real Madrid did lose to Cadiz Nuts.
You got to think, if you're Shakhtar Donetsk, you're probably looking at this game and thinking that lot just lost to a load of testicles. So we might have our chances. We have a chance. This is the kind of game, right, where Real Madrid won't turn up because of what happened on the weekend and they'll lose 1-0, or they'll fucking bum Shakhtar 10-0. Like, but I'm going to go with Real Madrid. How can you vote against them, against the Ukrainian oil miners? Like, come on. That's not even racist. That's a thing. I'm pretty sure that's where they're from. Like, so,
yeah. I'm going Madrid, obviously. Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid.
Really cool. That's a big tie, isn't it? Do you know what? I quite fancy Atletico Madrid getting upset there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Atletico Madrid. I'm going to stick my neck out. That's from someone who loves Bayern Munich, so that shows you how fucking dangerous it is. But I do think Bayern Munich, they tend to start slowly in the Champions League, and all the pressure's on them. No one's expecting. Atletico Madrid are so good at stifling teams and making it difficult for them to score. They remind me of Chelsea. Like when they had Mourinho. They're so good at just stopping you from playing the way you want to play. Bayern Munich are, warm up against, Arminia in the Bundesliga. That's not the same level. And it can be sometimes quite difficult to go from a league like that and then play a high-profile game like this. This is the toughest game in their group, though. You got to think both of these two teams are easily going to, come out of this group. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's a draw, but I'm going to stick my neck out and say Atletico Madrid will cause an upset.
I'm going to go with Bayern Munich, but it's going to be it's either going to be on like a last-second goal or it's going to be like a 1-0 go. But I think
even that Lewandowski will score 8 goals and then we'll all look stupid.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So the next one is FC Salzburg against Lokomotiv. Wait, what's their name?
Just Lokomotiv. Is it Salzburg versus a train? They're just going to... I've heard about parking the bus, but a train might be a bit much. That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Lokomotiv Moscow.
Moscow, yeah.
That's honestly the third team from the Russian Premier League.
It's almost like Russia has a lot of money to spend. It's very strange. Do you know what? I'll go with Salzburg. I remember being quite dangerous in the Europa League for a while. I mean, I'm not going to claim to be the world's biggest Austrian football fan, although, good things have come out of Austria before.
Isn't David Alaba from Austria?
Yeah, so is Hitler, but that doesn't make it a good thing. Sorry. Volta's from Austria, to be fair, and he's fucking awesome.
Yes.
So I'm going to vote for my boys from Salzburg. So come on. Yeah, Salzburg. I fancy them against the mighty train of Moscow that is Lokomotiv. Running away like a freight train.
Oh, man.
A freight train full of, people who dared to vote against Putin.
I feel a Grateful Dead song right now. No, I'm going Salzburg.
You can't just copy all my picks.
No, I'm just. Hey, I've went up against. Fuck.
Mr. FC Krasnodar carrier bag Ferencváros.
I think Karabag's still in this too. Oh, sorry.
FC
Next one.
Bag.
Oh God, I love it. Next one is these next two are pretty good matches. Inter Milan and Borussia Mönchengladbach.
That's the closest you've got to getting them both right. I think Inter Milan, especially being at home, but Borussia Mönchengladbach are a decent team. They're organised. They're mid-table at the moment, I think, in Bundesliga. They've had a reasonably, a slowish start, but it's so early you don't want to sort of make a claim. Mönchengladbach are really good at stifling teams in the Champions League. They never really go too far, but they always get a result. But, I mean, I'd say, Inter Milan look a lot better. Both Milan teams look quite good this season, actually. I think AC actually might be better. Inter actually, didn't they, this weekend? Or they don't know. AC Milan won. I can't remember who they beat, but yeah, I'll stick with Inter Milan. I think it's a safe bet. If it was at Mönchengladbach, I'll go for a draw.
I'm gonna go München. I'm gonna go Borussia.
You're gonna go. I like that. You were like, I'm gonna go Borussia. Which one? Dortmund?
I'm going to go Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Mönchengladbach, yeah. Come on. When I was a kid, Mönchengladbach was like the coolest name to pronounce. So I was like,
right.
And like, you didn't have to know how to speak German. You just shouted random football teams at people and they assumed you spoke German. Like, I just...
Bayern Munich!
Exactly. FC München. If you just scream, if you got all the German teams in a row and scream them at a random, angry, white supremacist dickhole, they probably think you were German. Yeah, probably.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just trying to think, who would you shout? Definitely Hoffenheim. That's something you would shout at the border, isn't it? Hoffenheim, Borussia Mönchengladbach. Just screaming like random fucking German. Great stuff.
Great stuff indeed. Manchester, good. Manchester City and Porto.
It's another good. Do you know what? City, until this weekend, susceptible to leaking goals, but Porto just aren't the same giant that they were, when they had players like Hulk and stuff like that. I'd expect City to win, but if Porto turn up and they're organised, they could get a result. Porto are one of those teams that, regardless of who they sell, they always seem to replace those players really well. That's because the Portuguese youth system is so strong, but I'd expect Man City to get a result here.
I'm going to go Porto. I'm going to go Porto because I feel like Man City always play in especially in these lower round Champions League games, they always play the backups.
They always squeeze right through, don't they? They always kind of just squeeze through, and then that's why they always end up playing Bayern or Barca.
Right, and then they'll bring in Aguero and all the other ones. But going up against freaking Porto, they're going to play Phil Foden.
I think there's a lot of pressure on Man City to do well in the Champions League because it's the one thing they haven't won. And, they're expected when they spend that kind of money to be dominant in Europe, not just in their local. I've noticed this. The biggest teams, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Real Madrid, all these teams are expected to do well in the Champions League because it's kind of a given that they're going to win their national title. And Man City have won enough titles recently that, if I'm a Man City owner, I'm looking at it thinking, yeah, you better do well in the Champions League, motherfucker. You better fucking get a result because I'm throwing half of the Saudi oil money at it.
Yes. All right. Olympiacos versus Marseille.
Been to Olympiacos. It's one of the most hostile places for football. It's fun though. I'm going to go with Olympiacos. Ferocious home form. I don't think, obviously, you take the fans out of it. That hurts a lot of these teams. All of a sudden, they haven't got that, flare-wielding lunatic fan base to back them up. But I still think Olympiacos is a team that, they're so good at being strong. I just don't think Marseille have got a great deal of depth, to be honest. I would expect Olympiacos to come away with a result, probably be a 0-0 draw.
I'm looking at their last 5.
Yeah, here we go. 5? What, are 2 teams playing 1? Is there a handicap match at the end?
No, it shows their last 5 decisions. Olympiacos
decisions or results, as we like to call them.
Fuck off.
You ain't getting on Match of the Day anytime soon, are you, bro? No. Maybe pronunciation of the day.
I'll go with Marseille.
Good choice.
Yes. Now this one I'm going to butcher completely.
Oh, can't wait.
Okay, so it's Atalanta
Mm-hmm.
against.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's correct.
The lost football team of Atalanta.
FC Midtjylland.
Ah, yes, the famous FC Midtjylland, or as we call it, FC Midgetland.
The Danish Super League.
Yeah, there's an oxymoron if I ever heard one. The Danish Super League, more like the Danish supermarket. Where'd you find these people? FC Midtjylland. Do you remember they famously beat Man United in Europa League 2-1 a few years ago? Yeah, that was really funny. Really, really funny. I watched that game and I pissed myself laughing. You just lost to a Danish supermarket. Congratulations. I swear half their players pack bacon for a living. God, the amount of racism in it. It's all right because I'm an Arab, so feel free to let me have it. I feel like we're owed a few. So yeah, FC Midtjylland versus Atalanta are a good side actually. I joke. Do you know what? Atalanta they were the big upset special, weren't they, last season? And they almost got into the quarterfinals, and you just thought, oh man, can you imagine? I think they may have even got that far, but they just lost out. And they're a good side, really organised, got good. Their owners back them well. They got a really good culture at Atalanta, and yeah, I quite fancy them to give the old bacon packers a bloody good packing. Yeah. Have some of that Midgetland. You and your dwarf football team, get out of here. Get back to Legoland, son. You're not welcome here. This is the Champions League. It's the Champions League of football, not the Champions League of fucking malls. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Atalanta because I can't go for a Dane team other than.
What? Have you got somebody against Danes now? I couldn't. As an American, I would feel dirty picking a Dane. Them and their pastries. Who do they think they are, coming over here and making delicious pastries?
All those damn great dogs that they make.
Leaving your giant dogs and your pastries and your Lego all over the floor. What do you think you're doing? Clean that up. And while you're at it, stop packing bacon. Bring in your bacon and your giant dogs and your Legos. And what's wrong with you people? They might get hammering on this pod.
Final game on the docket for the Wednesday Champions League is Ajax and Liverpool.
Ajax are a fantastic football side. I love Ajax, mostly because of the fans, because they're immense. But I love the culture. I love the style of football. Remember when they should have made the Champions League final and Tottenham ruined it, and then we had a shit Champions League final because Tottenham had to ruin everything. Yeah, I love Ajax, and they've recovered so well from having a lot of their players pilfered. I fancy Ajax, and I think Liverpool, they're a bit shaky right now. A little bit shaky. You know, no Van Dijk either. And obviously, being a Dutch player as well, going back into a system like that, players like that who understand that system, him not being there is a big win for Ajax. And Ajax play very strong attacking football. Watch out for Ajax. I think they'll give Liverpool a bit. I think Liverpool are going to lose. I think Ajax are going to give them a kicking.
I think Liverpool is going to swing one, but it's going to be a draw.
You think they're going to just steal a draw?
I think they're just going to just save it, make it a draw.
Oh, put Miller down for a draw.
Yeah, because I like Ajax, and I like Ajax for a few reasons. Nicholas Tagliafico.
Tagliatelle, yeah, great player. Pretty sure he played for Italy, but don't worry about it.
Oh, fuck off.
Good Lord.
He's a great.
I feel like that old granddad who can't pronounce things, and like he's like, you know, and his sons come round to visit him. He's like, "You're right, granddad. I was watching football the other day, and there was this footballer called Tagliatelle. I was like, Tagliatelle. Yeah, I know, son. I had some of that the other night with Mavis. Like, Dad, Mavis has been dead for like 10 years. Yeah, we had dinner the other night. It was lovely." Lovely. A bit of Tagliatelle, bit of carbonara as well. He used to play up front for AC Milan. Good times they were. Good times, my son.
Oh, God.
Back in the day, there was this wonderful little footballer called Tortellini. Great he was. Went really well with Bacon, the centre-back. Great stuff. Yeah. Good days they were.
Tortellini. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay.
Wait till we get into the Serie B division and they got like ricotta cheese and all that. It's going to get ridiculous then.
Well, I was going to say, do you want to do Europa League too?
Of course we want to do Europa League. That's got all the stupid names. At this point, you people are going to have to suffer through all of this. I want Europa League, mate. That's where all the money's at. I can't wait.
So
I've seen some of the teams in Europa League. This is going to be pronunciation heaven, ladies and gentlemen. We should just splice these bits on and just leave the rest of it out.
Okay. Fucking hell. All right, so in the first Europa League match, we have CSKA Sofia going up against
Oh,
the
yeah. Oh, yeah.
the Romanian champions CFR Cluj-Napoca.
CFR Clunge. Yeah, I know them well. The really sad thing is, like, it shows you how much crappy football I like to watch. I love Europa League because obviously Sevilla in it, so I've seen all these teams play. I'm going to go with Clunge. I think they'll do Sofia. Sofia versus Clunge. It's awkward, isn't it? We'll go with FC Cluj. Go on, Romania, that powerhouse of European football.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with CSKA Sofia because that's the only one that I can pronounce.
That's fair. What a great way to pick them. I can pronounce you. So how white American Republican can you get? I can pronounce that one, so that one's going to win because that one's less foreign. It's got a woman's name, though, so you never know. Women shouldn't be allowed to play football, am I right?
Oh, hell. No,
that's not my opinion. That's his.
No. Alex Morgan plays for Tottenham. No, I'll keep the... We'll watch that.
Morgan is an absolute machine, mate.
She's a machine, and she's a beautiful.
We should cover women's football because.
Yes. If I could find anything about it, I'm all for it. The next game is Young Boys.
Oh yeah. It never fails. Do you know I heard that name like 20 years ago, and it's still funny now because I'm an immature twat. Yeah, Young Boys Burn of Switzerland. Yeah, Young Boys Burn. They certainly do. If you give them enough weed, I can tell you that much. Sorry, that's a Brit thing. That's got nothing to do with me.
You're good. Young Boys against Roma.
I think it'll be Roma. I've got an inkling for the Italian Giants might just have their way with Young Boys. These jokes have been made for a century, but they're still funny. I'm sorry, they are. They're just still funny.
It's like, Roma, the Vatican, Young Boys.
Yeah, that's exactly. Thank you, Ted. That was the joke. It's a little bit worrying that, like a team of 11 Italians violated Young Boys in Switzerland did a feisty affair.
Oh God!
I'd just like to point out it is like 5:30 in the morning, ladies and gentlemen, for my time. So yeah, he's in peak form. Me, I've lost my mind at this point. But yeah, so we're expecting the Young Boys to get beaten.
Okay.
I swear to God, if this video doesn't get 1,000 views, I'll be furious. Furious. Right. I'm going to do this every week until we get 1,000 views of video. You motherfuckers are going to share this like crazy. Who doesn't want to hear content about the Young Boys of Switzerland and their uphill battle against the mighty
I know this one.
Romans?
I know this one but I've never seen him as VIE. All right, we've got Rapid Vienna going up against Arsenal.
Even Arsenal, you guys, funny. Rapid Vienna. Oh man, these are all teams that I used to play with on Championship Manager back in 2002. Rapid Vienna are not going. They better not beat Arsenal. They better be Rapid to beat Arsenal. I'm just saying. You'd have a better chance against the Colorado Rapids, mate. Yeah, I think, which ironically enough, I'm pretty sure have a working relationship with Arsenal. Arsenal have got to beat Rapid Vienna, haven't they? They better do. Although, if my mum's watching, because she's like a closet Arsenal fan, even though she doesn't know sod all about the team, bless her. I reckon she'll be furious if they lose to Vienna. So I'm gonna pick Arsenal 1-0. It's the kind of game, you know what Arsenal are like. They'll just they'll make a game of it, you know?
Right.
At least, at least the young boys didn't get taken up the Arsenal.
All right.
Oh,
Oh god damn. This is so okay. So we have Dundalk of the Ireland Premier League.
How the fuck did they get in there? Dundalk. I suppose it's better than Dunkirk, isn't it?
Against Molde. Molde.
It's mould, believe it or not.
Is it mold?
Mould, yeah. So we've got an Irish football team against a substance that forms on your chicken after a while. I'm like the world's worst football stand-up. I'm gonna go with mould. I fancy mould. Do you know what? Mould is growing on me a little bit. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Yeah, we're gonna go with mould, mate. Yeah, I like that. You know,
I'm gonna go with.
They gave us football and penicillin, so let's have a bit of mould.
I'm gonna go with Dundalk because for a minute there I thought it was Dunkirk. So.
Jesus. Although I made that joke first, so I don't know what I'm fucking doing out of that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I reckon mould. I quite fancy a bit of mould. I love this. This is literally the Europa League is my favourite thing in history now. I don't care. I'm not going to watch any more Premier League. I'm going to watch Europa League and League One. That's it.
All right. Bayer Leverkusen against Nice.
Oh, what? Those are nice teams.
Right.
Bayer Leverkusen. Always fancy when the German team's at home, especially against the French team. You always got to go. I mean, Germans tend to have quite good superiority when it comes to the French, right?
Right. Oh, no.
You just got that one, didn't you?
Shit. Okay.
At least it's not Berlin.
Hapoel Beer. It's BE''ER. So it might as well be Hapoel Beer.
Are they Israeli?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, how do I know that? Oh, Aeron Grant, mate.
Going up against Slavia Prague.
Oh, mate, I've seen Slavia Prague play 3 times, weirdly enough. Slavia Prague, because who the fuck are Hapoel Beer, whatever. FC Heineken, whatever. Fucking Prague, mate. It's a city that we know. I doubt anyone's gone to Israel and gone, excuse me, do you know the way to beer?
Yeah, definitely Prague for me.
Yeah, turn left at the Gaza Strip and you'll find yourself a beer.
Okay, we've got... Wow, what the fuck is this? Lech Poznan.
Oh, Lech Poznan, yeah. Do you not know how? You know their fate. You know when all the fans turn around, right, and they link over their arms and they jump up and down.
Oh, those guys.
That's from Poznan. That's the Poznan. It comes from Lech Poznan. They invented that.
Oh, okay. Well, they're going up against Benfica.
Well, Benfica are going to give them a right bumming then, so we'll go with Benfica.
Yeah,
they better turn around and start jumping up and down because that's what they're going to be doing when Benfica are done. You got to have Benfica, surely.
Jesus.
Do you remember when Benfica used to be a giant of Europe? Now they're fucking
I remember when
playing,
Benfica...
FC Briefcase in fucking the Europa League 2nd Division, right?
Standard Liga going up against... Oh, yeah, that's it. It's Liège, my bad.
Liga. Is that like La Liga, but not as good? It's like La Liga's Division 1, Standard Liga is Division 2, and then they've got a Basic Liga and Under Par Liga, and then Shit Liga.
Standard Liège is going up against Rangers.
Scottish teams are notoriously shit, aren't they, in Europe? And Rangers look quite good this season, but come on, like when you're playing teams like Hibernian and Aberdeen, like I like Standard Liège. It's a tough place to go. I'm actually if I can actually be serious for the first time, I had a really good time at Liège, and I remember going there. It was a lovely time, and sadly, some of the friends we made were sadly, there was a terrorist attack the following year at the same place where we had gone to drink before the football game and unfortunately, quite a few people lost their lives there. So I always kind of stick with Standard Liège anyway. They're really close to my heart, Liège. One of their fans gave me a scarf at one of their games. Lovely place and a really cool place as well. A lot of tradition. So yeah, fuck off Rangers. I'm gonna go with. I don't mind Rangers, but I want Standard Liège to do well. So they're always a team that I root for. So yeah, we'll go with Standard Liège.
Oh. Sorry, I was looking at Arsenal.
You weren't looking at young boys, were you?
No. Arsenal has
the team lineup.
Arsenal has announced that Mesut Ozil will be left out of the Europa League squad.
What a surprise!
Right.
How fucking shit has it got that you can't even play against FC Karabakh? Like, just go home, mate. Just go back to Germany. It's done at this point.
I'm going to go with Rangers against Standard Liège because Rangers just came off a big win in the Old Firm.
The Old Firm, yeah.
The Old Firm.
Was a good win, yeah. They beat Celtic 2-0. They got a 4-point lead in the Scottish Premiership now. Let's be honest, the teams who, come out on top of the Old Firm normally tend to win the league.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. So, Rangers have definitely got the form coming into this, but I just know Scottish teams for some reason never travel well in Europe. They just don't. It's very few and far between when you can remember a Scottish team doing well in Europe. So I'm going to stick with Liège.
Okay. PSV Eindhoven going up against Granada.
I've got afters with Granada after what they did this weekend, so I'm going to have PSV in that one. Fuck you, Granada. Beating my mighty Sevilla. Unacceptable behaviour. You should be making some of them lovely oranges. I say that, but then Sevilla's known for blood oranges, so, Yeah, I'm going to go with PSV Eindhoven. I always like Dutch teams at home. They always cause they're just very good at home. I don't know why it is.
I'm going to go with PSV Eindhoven as well. They are very good in the Europa League and in Champions League when they play.
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh, Lord. This one's... Here we go again. PAOK Solinka.
Close. I think it's PAOK Salonika. Yeah.
Oh, okay. PAOK.
Everyone says PAOK, but it is actually PAOK Salonika. Do you not remember Arsenal played them once in the Europa League? Quite a few English teams tend to run into them. Who they got?
And they've got Omania Nicosia.
That's the Cypriot team, isn't it?
Yep, the Cyprus team.
It's ammonia, yeah. Which, ironically enough, you'll get ammonia poisoning if you watch enough of their games. Sorry. Yeah, because all those Cypriots on YouTube are going to be furious.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. You got a much better quality of life than we have, and you live in Cyprus where it's red hot. Boo-hoo, Crimea River, ammonia poisoning, Nicosia, whatever it is. Ambrosia, Nicosia, fucking, I don't know. I've already forgot who they were playing. Who are they playing? PAOK. Is it PAOK? Yeah, let's go with PAOK. Let's have PAOK Salonika, which sounds like some sort of disease you pick up at a Russian restaurant. It's like, I had a dodgy kebab last night. Now I've got PAOK Salonika, mate. No?
Okay. I'm going with PAOK as well. We've got Napoli against. Oh God, I can't. Sometimes I hate this one.
I'm not taking the piss out of Napoli because it's run by the mafia, and I don't want to die.
We've got Napoli going up against AZ Alkmaar.
Napoli.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Alkmaar are quite. I'll tell you what, Alkmaar, another team I've got. I've actually been to Alkmaar and seen them play. It's a cool place.
Oh wow.
Yeah, nice football team, nice fans. Really like that place, but they got no chance against Napoli.
Real Sociedad against RIJEKA.
That can't be the name of the team. RIJE what?
RIJ.
Pronounce it, you puff. Don't be a fucking melt.
Okay, fine. Rijeka.
Oh, Rijeka. Yeah, you got it right. Rijeka versus who were they playing?
Sociedad.
Oh, Real Sociopath, definitely. That's another thing I'm going to make on a graphic design. Real Sociopath.
Real Sociopath.
That's, if ever there was a team that I belonged on, it was Real Sociopath. Yeah. That should be a wrestling block football team.
Real Sociopath, Cadiz Nuts, and Getafe.
Yeah. Fucking
Last week
Spain's
we
killing it, isn't it, with the fucking names? Well done, Spain. You're our winners of the week.
Okay. Which one's this one? Oh, Braga, FC Braga.
Yeah.
And AEK Athens.
Braga. Have you ever seen Braga's football stadium, by the way?
I think I've seen it on
Built into
TV.
a mountain.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, it's incredible. There's only 3 stands, and one stand is actually built into this beautiful mountain backdrop. It's amazing. It truly is. Like, I'm really gutted. When I stopped supporting Arsenal, the following year they played Braga away, and I would have gone to that. And yeah, all my mates who went to it said it was like one of the most stunning spectacles. I remember watching it on TV and just being amazed at it. So yeah, I think Braga, to be honest, one of the coolest stadiums in the world. Actually, very cool.
Right. Now we've got ones that oh boy. We have Leicester City going up against SC Zorya Luhansk.
I think I might go with Leicester for that one. Just on the basis of I have no fucking clue who Zorya Luhansk are. I'm assuming Russian or Ukrainian.
I think it's Ukrainian. Well, let's check. It's
It's got to
probably
be
Polish.
Eastern Europe, isn't it? If
It
it's
is
not Eastern
probably-
Europe, I'll eat this hat. This one. Better taste the orange.
It is. Oh, good Lord. I'm dying.
So am I. Get on with it.
I can't find it.
Supposed to go down the gym by now.
Shush you.
Even your wife's having
The
about
wife's
it.
having
Get on with it. She's like,
Right.
why are you sitting in the middle of a massive football stadium when you should be doing some work? Get on with it.
Sparta. Wait, is that Sparta?
This is FC Sparta, indeed.
Sparta Prague.
Yeah.
Who? And Lille.
Sparta Prague.
Sparta
Have
Prague.
you seen their Gerard Butler sign that they unleash at the beginning of every home game?
No.
They've got a huge, like, this is Sparta banner with all the flames coming up and the fire from the flares. And it is one of the coolest things. It's terrifying, but it's so cool. It's a proper, like, intense, like, you know, welcome to hell kind of thing. They have, like, welcome to hell banners, and it's really cool.
Very cool. I'm going to go with Lille. Or,
You would back the French.
yes.
They give me the runs, or is it Rennes? I can't remember.
Here we go. Celtic and AC Milan.
Oh, really? Oh, that has got bumming central written all over it, mate. Zlatan is going to have a field day with Celtic's bubbles. That is going to be a violation. AC Milan, I reckon they'll win that 5-0.
I'm calling AC Milan to win it for sure.
Yeah.
Then we got oh dear God, what is these two? I love the Europa League. Oh, okay. It's Maccabi Tel Aviv.
Yeah, I know them well.
Yeah. And FK. Yes! I finally found them. FK Karabakh.
Get in. The carrier bag has arrived. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for just 5p, you can own a football team for life as well. Fuck's sake. FK carrier bag away to... It's got to be Tel Aviv. Although, Jesus, you wouldn't want to fly there, would you? Like, no offense, but fucking hell, no, that's dangerous. Yeah, no. You don't want to be going to Israel's capital right now. Yeah, Tel Aviv, just because FK Karabakh probably don't even have the money to fly there. I'm surprised they'll even make it, but we'll go. I'll be rooting for Karabakh because they got the funniest name ever. Karabakh. Like, so fucking hilarious to me. I want a Karabakh t-shirt. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Stick that on my Amazon wish list. If we ever get enough fans and you guys want to buy stupid t-shirts to wear, I will happily wear a carrier bag t-shirt. Hell, I'll wear a carrier bag. FK. I might just get a Tesco carrier bag and write FK carrier bag on it and just fucking wear that for the next shot.
Oh, God.
That'll get some views.
That might get some views indeed. All right.
I suffocate to death underneath an FK carrier bag.
Villarreal going up against... Oh, yeah, that's okay. Turkish Superliga team, Sivasspor.
Sivasspor are actually all right, to be fair. Who are they playing?
Villarreal.
Villarreal, obviously. Yeah,
for sure. A team that I remember, if I'm not mistaken, Real Madrid lost to this team. Ludogorets and Antwerp.
That was a huge upset. I remember that. Yeah.
And Antwerp. Royal
Ludogorets
Antwerp.
are Bulgarian, right?
Ludogorets are...
I like how we can see your iPad now. You Egypt. I like how you've slowly retracted as well. When this podcast started, he was all up like this, and now he's sort of like this. He's like, yeah, great lads, yeah. So, football, yeah. He's super chill over it.
I'm enjoying the farther end of the stadium.
Just for a laugh, let's go for yeah, that's the one where they don't make any noise. So, Ludogorets.
Yeah, I'm going Ludogorets.
Go on, I love a bit of Bulgaria.
All right, Tottenham going up against, what the hell is that? LASK Linz.
Tottenham Hotspur by a slight margin. Just a slight one. Maybe eke out a 1-0 win against the mighty Linz.
Right.
We had Sophia earlier, now we've got Lynn. What the fuck is this? We're letting fucking like Baker, letting like Lynn and Sophia are names of women who bake cakes at like a yard sale, isn't it? Like,
we've got Dynamo Zagreb going up against Feyenoord.
Feyenoord, yeah.
Feyenoord.
Stickler for that one. That's actually two very strong European teams, like from history.
Yes.
I'm going to go with Zagreb because Feyenoord, well, they basically suck at defending. So Zagreb have a notorious record of winning at home, despite I remember they beat Arsenal. You know, like they have a habit of beating.
They tied up with Chelsea one time.
They did.
That was.
So did the young boys. They tie up quite well with.
Oh my God, no! No more talking about the Italians raping the young boys.
Whoa! I didn't say anything about rape. Jesus. But you just took it to another level. I was talking about the young boys in a tight affair. You're going on about fucking something entirely different to me.
Oh, of course.
Lord have mercy.
CSKA Moscow go against Wolfsberger.
Wolfsburg.
They're from the Austrian Bundesliga.
Who?
This Wolfsberger.
I thought Wolfsburg were in Germany.
Yes, Wolfsburg is in Germany. This is WLL.
They're actually called Wolfsburger.
No, this is a whole nother team.
No, they're actually called Wolfsburger, this team.
Yes.
They're named after a meat sandwich. Like,
no, it's Berger.
Yeah, that's burger, mate. I still fancy Patrick Burger. Wolfsburger from Austria versus who?
CSKA Moscow.
Not CSKA Sofia. CSKA.
No, CSKA.
What is it with all these fucking massive initials? Chill out, lads. Like, spelling bee or what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go with the burgers. Yeah, fuck it. Go on, Wolfsburger. I fancy that. Wolfsburger to cause an upset.
I'm going CSKA Moscow.
Austria's never had that good time trying to march into Russia and get away, so see how we do.
Okay, there's two more on this Thursday, and then there's Friday. Oh no, there's still Friday.
Friday? What's Friday?
The rest of the Europa League.
There's more on Friday for the Europa League. Are we still in the qualifying round, or am I just having a
group
season?
stage? No, we're in group stage.
Wow.
Yeah. Liberec, Liberec.
I know Liberec. I'm not that retarded.
Going up against Ghent.
Will be at the end of the season.
Going up against Ghent.
Ghent.
Yeah.
Better than Gout, isn't it?
Yes, very much.
One step up from Gout. Ghent. Or Genk. There's Ghent and there's Genk.
Yes.
There's Gout.
You remember Genk is where.
Then there's Gash as well.
You know where Genk is where Kevin De Bruyne came from when Chelsea.
It is, yeah. Up. Can you believe he was playing it for Genk?
No.
Can
you believe he played for Chelsea?
Playing for Mould?
And the final one for the Europa League day there, Hoffenheim going up against. Come on, don't do this to me right now. Oh, okay, it's Red Grade Salzburg.
I'm gonna go with Hoffenheim, and I fancy Sessegnon to play well in that because he plays well in Europe.
There
Good
you go.
footballer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Sessegnon to put in a good performance and score against the Red Bull Seltzers or whatever they're called.
Oh, okay. So no, I was wrong. That is it for the Europa
That's it.
League.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, because we can't just do all of the predictions now, because then we've already burnt ourselves out. There's way too much content here. That's the problem. So, but I'm curious to see I really hope people enjoy this, because it's been a
I
laugh.
do too. I really hope people enjoy this.
If they don't, well, at least we've had a laugh. So that's
Right.
thing.
Once
So, yeah.
again, it was Cadiz nuts.
Yeah, Cadiz nuts, Laffy Hataffy.
Laffy Hataffy.
Don't forget Laffy Hataffy. The
Cadiz
giants of the
nuts.
Spanish Sugar League. Not Super League, Sugar League.
The Sugar League.
The Sugar League. Laffy Hataffy versus Cadiz Honey Roasted Nuts. This is fucking amazing. I'm gonna have an
And then
asthma attack.
FK carrier bag.
Yeah. You once you are finished with your Cadiz nuts, you can place them in FK carrier bag.
Oh my God.
And obviously, if you want to get rid of the taste of Laffy Hataffy, then you can have yourself some Red Bull seltzers. Oh dear.
Oh Jesus.
All the while CSK Sofia and FK Linz and the midgets from Danish Bacon Land.
FC Midgetland.
FC Midgetland with their crazy big dogs and their whopping great Danish bacon packing factories. And their giant Legos that they leave on the floor for you to tread on. The cretins.
Oh.
And then their Schmeichel family, which, rules the roost. I'm assuming he's king of Denmark. I don't know. Let's be honest, he's more famous, isn't he? Who else is from Denmark? Isn't that Nobbed from Denmark? Nicholas Bentner. He's from Denmark, isn't he?
Yeah, Nicholas Bentner.
What a bell cheese he is. Fucking bell end he was. Yeah, everyone remember Nicholas Bentner. Fucking hell.
Do we want to talk about the MLS?
Oh, go on then. Fuck it. Go on then. I don't know any results because I only watch proper football.
All right, so the weekend games, we had the Chicago Fire go 2-2 with Sporting Kansas.
Sporting, like it used to be Sporting Lisbon, now it's Sporting Kansas. 2-2. Okay, fair
Sporting
enough.
Kansas City. Yes.
Okay. Are they called Chicago Fire because the fans of that team just set the city alight afterwards because it was such a miserable attempt at football?
They actually, when they first came out, when the Chicago Fire first broke into the MLS, it looked like a fire, like a fire department symbol.
Yeah.
And they have molded
Hasn't Chicago got a really famous fire department though?
Yeah, that's
probably why it's called it. Yeah.
Right, that's why they're the Chicago Fire. Now they have molded it into this.
It's not quite the Bears, is it?
No, not quite the Bears at all. I would love to pull up. It's not even.
How are the Seattle Supersonics doing? Oh wait, who are they called now? Seattle Sounders. That's it.
Sounders. Yeah, they
They had Freddie Lundberg on their books for a while. I remember that. Ex-Arsenal legend.
And Clint Dempsey.
Oh, Clint Dempsey was the bollocks for Fulham, mate. Oh my God, that chip against Juventus. Honestly, still got a fucking semi on for that game. Amazing stuff. Clint Dempsey was the bollocks, mate. I'll tell you what, we laugh at the Americans, but they produce some good footballers over here. Apart from Tim Ream, you can have him back. Ream!
We gave you Landon Donovan.
What do you mean you gave us Landon Donovan? He came over here on loan for Everton for a little bit. He was I'd hardly say it was massively successful. He gave us Brian McBride, right? Fulham, shit
Brian McBride.
Clint Dempsey, fucking shit up.
Christian Pulisic.
Who?
Christian Pulisic.
Yeah, who's the defender? Who played for Fulham as well? He was reasonably good.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. What's his name?
I'm trying to think.
He's now playing on New York Red Bulls.
He can't be playing, surely. I swear he retired years ago.
No. Tim Cahill.
No, but I remember he wasn't a defender though, but Tim Cahill as well. See, there are some good footballers that come out there. Casey Keller, the goalkeeper, he was shit up. Brad Friedel, Tim Howard. You had great goalkeepers because of obviously the basketball and the American football lineage. So they actually, because Brad Friedel used to always say that he credited the fact he was really good at basketball as to why he was good at football.
Yeah. Another game that went down Saturday was the Montreal Impact defeated David Beckham's Inter Miami.
Inter Miami.
Oh, come on. You didn't hear about that one?
No, I know. You've jogged my memory. Inter Miami. What happened to Inter Milan? Like, Inter Miami, Inter Milan.
Well, you got to think,
really.
okay, and especially with
I thought Miami was cool. I thought it was Arkansas where they like to bum each other.
And you also got to think Inter Miami have Blaze.
You got intercestual as well.
Right. They've got Blaze Matuidi and Gonzalo Higuain on that team.
I'm sorry, Blaze Matuidi. What? Who's Blaze Matuidi? Is that a cartoon character or something?
No, the PSG midfielder.
Oh, really? Is that where it's? Is that his first name? Blaze.
Blaze Matuidi.
Malaise or Blaze or
Blaze.
Blaze? Oh, I can't believe it. I know Matuidi's name.
Blaise.
I think it's like Blase, isn't it, or something? Or
yeah. Well, he called
Blaze.
Blaze.
Is that such an American thing? Your name's now Blaze and Rocket Matuidi.
And today's games, they had a big one or big lineup today. Big lineup.
Yeah, huge MLS lineup.
Colorado.
Get on with it.
The Colorado Rapids and Real Salt Lake did not.
Well, I was going to say Real Sociopath get around a bit, don't they?
Real Salt Lake and the Colorado Rapids did not play due to COVID-19.
As opposed to fake Salt Lake. Yeah. That's Utah, isn't it? Salt Lake.
Yeah, Utah. Yep.
That's
Toronto.
where they're big on Mormons, aren't they? All right.
Toronto FC beat Atlanta United 1-0. The Portland Timbers.
Marcus Hahnemann.
Oh, okay.
That was another name I was thinking of. It's not the one I was thinking of, but that's another player I remember, Marcus Hahnemann. He just jumped in the mind. Marcus Hahnemann. I'm having like American Tourette's at the moment.
Nice.
Marcus Hahnemann. Brian McBride.
Portland Timbers tied with LAFC.
Carlos Bocanegra.
Oh, fucking Bocanegra.
That was it.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking of. Can we wrap this up? I need to go to the gym. Read out the American results because nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit.
Columbus Crew beat the
Columbus Crew?
Columbus,
Yo, fool. We the Columbus Crew.
The Columbus Crew beat NYCFC 3-1. And NYCFC is the group that
New York City Football Club.
Yep, New York City Football Club, but they also
Did they merge with Red Bull?
No, they're partnered with Manchester City.
Oh, cool. So the New York Red Bulls are still a thing.
Yeah, Red Bulls are still.
They had Thierry Henry, mate. I know that much. I've got a brand new shirt up there. I've never worn it. A brand new New York Red Bull shirt with Henry on the back. Because my mum went to New York and thought, "You love Thierry Henry." I was like, "What? Why am I going to wear a Red Bull New York T-shirt?" Like,
New York, actually, the New York Red Bulls tied with.
We're on the next show.
Orlando FC, 1-1.
Orlando FC.
DC United played FC Cincinnati, and they beat FC Cincinnati 2-1.
Go on, DC.
Minnesota.
DC United this season.
DC United this season is table up. Thank you. They're the worst team in the Eastern Conference.
DC.
Wait, no, they're the worst team in MLS.
We are the DC boys. Hello, we are the DC boys. And if you are an American, don't come and watch us play, because we are DC United States.
Jesus fucking Christ, I love it.
Hello.
Oh no, what happened?
Donald Trump is our president.
Oh, there we go. Let's see. Minnesota United and the Houston Dynamo tied up at 2.
Dynamo? Where'd you get that? Like, how'd you go from Russia to fucking Minnesota?
Like, the LA Galaxy.
No, it's as cold as Russia, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Right.
LA Galaxy. Yeah, you can't take the piss. Quite famous then.
Yep. LA Galaxy beat the Vancouver Whitecaps 1-0.
Why are they called the Whitecaps?
I'm thinking because of the mountains in Vancouver.
Okay. I was hoping that our good buddy from Tim Hortons would be able to help me out with that one.
Yeah, we
in
need to get.
Vancouver, those them Whitecaps here, they play some really good football down at there, Tim Hortons, eh? That's that's really good stuff. We're like the only Canadian team in football other than the Montreal Impact, and I've had a Montreal Impact. It hurts, I tell you. Had a Montreal Impact right in my backside. That Montreal Impact. That's had to go to hospital for that. Pretty bad stuff. Eh?
And then the final game on the
Put some
docket.
maple syrup on my corner, all eh?
Oh, Jesus Christ. The final game on the docket was a scoreless draw between the San Jose Earthquakes and the Seattle Sounders.
Is that not slightly offensive, calling yourself the San Jose Earthquakes?
Why is it offensive?
Earthquakes kill people, man. It's not funny. You wouldn't call yourself the Toronto Tornado, would you?
Well, I mean,
Or the
technically.
Toronto Tsunami. The Seattle Tsunami. Like,
I mean.
do better, America. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Not Cadiz nuts,
it's
is
better.
It? Sorry, it's not Cadiz nuts.
It's
like,
not Cadiz
to be
nuts.
honest, you can get rid of the last 20 minutes because, frankly, it's not Cadiz nuts. It's not Laffy Taffies. I'm not impressed.
Right.
I need a shower just from doing this podcast.
Mind you, the San Jose Earthquakes were originally known as the San Jose Clash.
I thought you were going to say clap. Like, imagine, right? The VD Warriors. Marvellous.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's another story.
Tomorrow, they have one game going on the docket. The New England Revolution are going up against the Philadelphia Union.
Must watch.
Yes, very much must watch. And
Philadelphia Union.
Philadelphia Union.
What is that to do with the treaty, or?
I'm thinking.
Wasn't something signed in Philadelphia? Wasn't the
Declaration of Independence?
That's it. The Declaration of what? Independence or whatever it is?
Independence from you guys.
Yeah, you'll be taking that back soon, won't you, if you get him in for another 4 years? You'll be desperate for us to fucking come back. Come back, Redcoats. We're not finished.
We have our World Series this year, just to pull this rabbit out of the hat. It will be Tampa Bay going up against the Dodgers.
Oh, yeah, in that well-known soccer clash of baseball. First of all, I'm pissed off because I was desperate for the Braves because I hate the Dodgers.
I hate the Dodgers, too. They only
I have two baseball teams. Suck it, America. I support the Nationals because I've been there and it was amazing. I got to see the wild card win before they won the World Series. And also, I've supported the San Francisco Giants because I used to love Barry Bonds. And then someone told me he was a great cheat, and I loved him even more for it because you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So, yeah. But that's baseball, man. What are we talking about baseball for? This is soccer, man. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about them Seattle Sounders. And then that Montreal Impact, eh? They have a game this weekend. How about Tim Hortons FC? They do okay?
We could talk about Serie A, but that's a whole nother story.
No, absolutely not.
Just no.
Fucking no. Italy can piss off. They haven't earned the right. And I know you're watching Alex Delanzo. I love Parma. How did Parma get on? You got a result?
Oh, Parma, they lost.
This is the Alex Delanzo special. We will look at Parma's game, but we're not going to cover anything else.
Right. Udinese beat Parma 3-2.
Fuck's sake. Delanzo, getting goal for him, mate. Sort it out. Useless. Absolutely useless. Not like the good old days of Aspria, is it? Terrible. Terrible stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Do you reckon we should try and shorten it up next time? Should we just keep doing it this long and see if people enjoy it or not? What people could do is put this on in the background while they're doing their shit, and they could just listen to us being fuck nuggets for 3 hours. It'd be great fun. Come on, it's entertainment, isn't it? Hey, everyone's struggling. COVID shit, you know? You need a laugh.
We're all having a good laugh.
This is probably the most I've smiled in about 6 or 7 months. Honestly, this might be the happiest I've been since this stupid pandemic began. So I'm grateful. I'm
having a great time.
Want to wrap it up, mate?
For sure.
It's your podcast, Sly Fox Sports.
Yes.
Wrap it up. I don't want barking orders at him like a director. Cut! God damn it! I said cut.
Okay.
I'll give you these nuts. I guess your young boys are going to play for these nuts. We're done. We're done. Shut it down, bro. We're done.
Hold on.
Give them the plugs. Give them the plugs. Tell them where they can follow Sly Fox Broadcasting. Don't worry about WrestlePoint. Don't care about that. Shit.
All right. So, if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like and a subscribe under the comment.
Please like and subscribe.
Please, for the love of God, because
he's going to make me do this every Sunday night after the NFL. Every Sunday. Plus, we got to cover the NFL tomorrow.
It's going to do the NFL tomorrow. Oh,
Cool.
God.
I'm going to have to change my backdrop to Mile High.
Right. I got to find Heinz Field. All right. So.
Shouldn't be hard to find, to be fair. It's pretty big. I can't imagine Heinz Field is sneaking around behind a school somewhere like Young Boys.
Name of the title of this podcast: Young Boys, Cadiz Nuts, and Good Half. Oh God!
Don't put just Young Boys Cadiz Nuts, because we'll probably end up getting hit with a censorship form or something. They'll be furious about that. Seriously, we might as well call it the Jeffrey Epstein podcast and be done with it.
Oh,
that's right, America. I know exactly what you're hiding. You, America, fuck you. I love you, Rid.
I can't breathe.
Seriously, I'm going to move at some point. Come on, give them the social media.
All right, yes.
How can they follow Sly Fox Broadcasting?
Thank you, sir. Sly Fox Broadcasting. You shall follow us on the Facebook at Sly Fox Broadcasting. You can follow us on the Twitter at Sly Fox Broad1, and the Instagram through the
I say he remembers his own social media things, isn't it?
And you can get a link to the Instagram through the Facebook.
Yeah.
At Sly Fox Broad1.
Logo and graphics coming soon. We promise you that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be put off by the fact there's no logo on that. We just want to get it done properly. But hopefully this content is entertaining you, especially if you're a football fan. Because let's be honest, much bigger reach than wrestling, isn't it?
Yeah. But on the wrestling, please, if you give a chance, follow Mr. Nix here and the Wrestle Plug. I have
buy a t-shirt and we won't shut down. Yeah. WrestlePlug.bigcartel.com if you want to buy a t-shirt, or if you're in North America, as I'm sure most people watching this will be, ProWrestlingTees.com/WrestlePlug if you want to help out, struggling to pay bills, all that kind of nonsense. I'm not going to bore you with all the sob story in that, but we're struggling to keep the lights on, so any kind of chip in. I also do a lot of art, a lot of drawing, graphic design at Aeron Design on Twitter and Facebook. I'll give this donut the links and he can put them in the description so you can check that out. PayPal.me/HarbingerPW is my personal PayPal. Not asking you to send me personal money, but anyone who does donate money gets a free piece of art from me. So that's like a kickback. So if you want something drawn, maybe you want me to draw you as one of the Cadiz Nuts, or you want to see a drawing of the Young Boys getting violated by the Vatican FC, then, which probably not, because chances are I'll go to jail for that one. But unless it's an OnlyFans, I might open an OnlyFans. But yeah, if you want any kind of crazy ass drawings, animations, comics, please check out my work, retweet it. And if you want something, give me a shout. I offer it at the most affordable rate of any graphic designer on the internet, because I believe that regardless of who you are, with your working class, rich, whatever, in between, or even the poorest of the poor bracket when it comes to finances, you should be able to afford a nice piece of art for your wall.
Absolutely.
Oh, and at WrestlePlug, which is that terrible podcast that I do about wrestling. Shit, don't bother. They're wankers, all of them.
I make a guest appearance every now and then.
That's exactly what I said. It's full of wankers, mate. Did you not hear me the first time?
All right. Well, thank you, Aaron. This was a blast.
I'll see you tomorrow for NFL.
Yes, we'll see you.
I can't wait to have a go at you about Carson Wentz, because he had a cracking game.
Right.
You in trouble now. Let's go, Broncos.
Hey, they only lost by 2 points, by the way. So just saying.
Broncos beat the Patriots.
Yep. Pittsburgh spanked the Browns. Sorry, honey.
Pittsburgh spanked the Browns. Think about that for a moment, mate. And you have the nerve to give me. Imagine if the Young Boys had to play the Browns. That'd be awkward. I'll tell you what. Out of the chaos that was Young Boys versus the Browns, we did get to see Cadiz Nuts. So that's it from me, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye, everybody. I can't breathe.